Hey, you guys, this is your girl Naterica. Thank you so much for tuning in to my weight loss journey. If you did not know, I did have the gastric sleeve on July the 6th of this year, 2020, and I am now in my 6 weeks post-op stage. So I didn't post on last week. So sorry. Sorry, not sorry, because I was celebrating my 13-year anniversary with my husband. So we were enjoying life. Okay, we were in our honeymoon phase. But I did want to pop on and just kind of give a recap of week 5 and week 6, because that's the week that I'm currently in, going into week 7 now. But just to give you my stats, my highest weight was 332 pounds. My surgery weight was 305. And my current weight is 271 pounds. So I am 61 pounds down since my highest weight and 34 pounds down since my surgery weight. So kudos to me this week. Last week, I only lost 1 pound. So, sometimes you get a little bit discouraged and you're like, what in the world happened? But then I was able to take off another 6 pounds this particular week. I just weighed in today, which is Monday. So I am excited about just constantly seeing the progress, whether it's a little bit or a lot. I'm really excited that, there is progress. And I know that, with this tool that I have, which is having the gastric sleeve, it has really helped me to listen to my body and do the things that I need to do. So I'm so excited that I did make that decision. So if you're a person out there that is debating on whether you should have the surgery, I would encourage you to do what you feel is best. And if you've been struggling with your weight loss like I have over the years and just not really seeing results, this is a great tool that you can use to help. So just to address some concerns, because I know people are like, we paint a pretty picture and we always talk about the good things, but I have been experiencing some major constipation. I'm not sure why. I know I talked with the doc about it and he was like, oh, it's not constipation. You're just eating less food. You're not really having a whole lot to digest. So therefore, you're not having to go to the restroom as much. He said regular people eat like 5 to 8 times more than what they need. So you're not doing that. And that's the reason why. But I was like, doc, I'm having some issues back there. So I was like, so he gave me some suggestions to take Miralax, a couple tablespoons a day in my water or any form of liquid, and drink prune juice and eat some fiber cereal. And he guaranteed me I wouldn't have that problem anymore. But I still, think it's quote unquote constipation, okay? Even though he said it wasn't, because if you can't get it out, it's a form of it's stopped up down there. But I did take some notes so I can share really what's been going on, because it has been 2 weeks, right? So let's see. And so September 6th, I will be going into my next phase, which is the normal phase. Everybody is just, I think that's the phase everybody looks forward to. Like, I can have everything. I've been craving fruit, raw, raw vegetables, like salad, things like that. I've been wanting to have me a good old salad. So now I can have me a good old salad. And hopefully, it will work well with my tool. I know I've heard many people say they can't have salad anymore, and that's like one of my favorite things. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing, how my body receives that. I love drinking water. I don't think I've drank this much water in my entire life that I've drank since the surgery. But more than any other liquid, I wasn't really addicted to, sodas or any other form of drink. I loved tea and I loved coffee. So I've really slacked down on those things. Like, I do decaf right now because we're not supposed to really have caffeinated drinks and things like that. And then I love the Sonic has like a sugar-free slushy that you can do. They have a few flavors. I think it's like mango, cherry. It's a couple flavors that you can choose from. I love the mango one. So that is kind of like my go-to. And I have to get a small, like a little bitty cup, because I am unable to drink all of it in a short period of time before it melts. I did introduce myself to pasta and rice. Rice is okay. Like, I haven't had any problems out of digesting rice as long as I eat it slow and I chew it thoroughly. But pasta is like super heavy for me. So I wasn't able to really digest the pasta, and it just made me feel really stuffed. It's like it wasn't going down properly. So I was like, okay, it's a no for the pasta. And that was one of my favorite foods, you know, eating Alfredo, those type of things. Not really spaghetti, but just like the creamy or buttery pastas. I love those, but I'm not able to have them. Even in lo mein, which is like a buckwheat, it's not really a floury pasta. It's just really, really hard for me to digest. I haven't been doing any protein supplements, still kind of just getting my protein out of the foods that I'm eating. And one of my favorite protein foods is egg drop soup. I love me some egg drop soup with those little wonton chips in it. It is really, really good to me. I liked it before, but I think I like it even more now because it's quick, it's convenient, and it just tastes really good to me overall. I'm only able to consume about a fourth of a cup of food at a time if it's a solid food, like if it's I would say like tuna or something like that, or chicken salad, something like that. Yeah, I can only take about a fourth of a cup in, so not a whole lot. And if it is a liquid, like a soup, like the egg drop soup, I can do about a half of a cup. So yeah, that's about my intake, about a fourth to a half of a cup on meals. And then I'm normally taking in about 48 ounces or more of liquids per day. So I'm trying to, make sure I stay hydrated so I can keep my skin looking good. Y'all, I don't have nothing on and it's just looking so hydrated. So I love the fact that my skin is looking super duper healthy during this journey. And I do have food allergies, so they're kind of cranking up. I'm tending to forget to tell, like if I eat out, I had a potato, like a baked potato, at a Mexican restaurant, and they put cilantro on it. I'm allergic to cilantro, and I had like an allergic reaction on my lips. You can't tell because I put some cute lip gloss on because I didn't want to look ugly on the camera. But my food allergies are cilantro, zucchini, avocado, cashews, olives, and multigrain breads. My lip breaks out, my tongue itches, my mouth actually swole up this time at the roof of my mouth with the cilantro, and I was like, oh my goodness, that is so crazy. So I have to avoid those foods so I won't have these freaky reactions. I hated it. Another concern is that, with the process of losing weight, you're not just losing weight, but you're losing inches, right? So man, oh man, oh man, I have went through all of my clothes and I'm like, everything is like sagging. I already don't have a big butt, so my pants are super duper sagging. I can notice a difference in my shirts. I went from a 2X 2 extra large to a extra large in my shirts, and then I went to about, I guess overall, maybe from an 18-20 to a 14-16. That is about where I am right now. I haven't done my inches. I have to find my measuring tape, but I want to do my inches because I was tracking those things as well. But my size has went down. The clothes don't fit, y'all. The clothes don't fit. So you have to really be prepared mentally to know that your body is changing and that your clothes will not look the same. I did not want to go shopping for one reason, is that, right now during this pandemic, they're not allowing you to try clothes on. And that's super discouraging to not be able to try your clothes on. And, you're losing weight and you want to really buy the clothes that you can fit. You don't want to just guess. So I was blessed enough to have a girlfriend who had the surgery a year before me, and she invited me to shop in her closet. So I would encourage you to connect with some people who are in your city, in your state, that are losing weight or have had the surgery and maybe, are getting rid of some clothes. And you can actually go in their closet and do a little shopping. It'll be way cheaper than buying brand new clothes. There are also thrift stores, that way you won't be spending top-notch money on clothes that you're trying to transition into. And then if you purchase something, you won't feel as bad, like, oh my goodness, I spent all this money. So again, I was blessed to have a friend that was able to do that for me. Let's see. And let's see, I'm reading my notes, y'all. So as far as exercise, I haven't really been doing a whole lot of exercise lately. Just really been walking. And I do about 45 minutes on the treadmill a few times a week. I haven't been diligent at that because I don't know. I just sometimes I feel like it and sometimes I don't. But I do try to get it in a few times a week to get that 45-minute burn and do a little bit of sweating and things like that. And as you can see, it has not stalled my weight that I don't do it every day. I know some people say in their first, few months they don't do any exercise, but I just feel like when I exercise, it gives me a little bit more energy. So I want to, have that energy that I need. I'm still taking my vitamins. I'm still taking my stomach medicine to help me with, acid control and things like that. So all of those things are working well. I haven't had any issues with my stomach or any dumping or anything like that. Everything just, if my body says, oh my goodness, this is too much, I won't eat it anymore. And if my body says, okay, it's a go. I did try cheese toast for the first time. I was craving some cheese toast, so I toasted the bread really, really, really good. So it'd be like a cracker because I know I can have crackers now. And it was really good. I didn't have any issues out of it. So I think it's just like babies. We're just taking those little steps and trying different things and figuring out, okay, what is the green light for my body and what is a red light? And then just going with that. But I am super excited about going into my 2-month surgiversary. I know it's coming really soon because this is just week 6, so I'm like a month and a half out. So I will check in on a monthly basis now. I know I was doing it every single week, but I'm just going to take it month by month, and I'm going to try to take some good notes so I can give you all the details of, my transition during my weight loss surgery. I hope this helps someone. You all have a wonderful rest of the day, and I look forward to seeing you on September 6th, which is my 2-month surgiversary. Talk to you later.